Straight out of high school, initially a 6'9" small forward, but he continued to grow and been listed at 6'11" for most of his career. For whatever reason, he's never embraced actually being called a 7-footer.
It's Williams with the drive, and Garnett misses. Warriors shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Here's Thompson, rejected by Johnson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Williams kicks to Lopez. For the lead, pass to Bogdanovich. A second chance effort. Lopez with another miss. And Garnett, every bit 7 feet tall. And in his prime, one of the most mobile and agile 7-footers the league has ever seen.
Yeah, and one of the best jump shooting 7-footers from that 15 to 18-foot range as well. Led the league in rebounds per game 4 consecutive seasons from 03 to 07. Looks like one of those guys that was made to play the game.
Lopez, count it, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Andrew Bogut.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. We're back to square one, whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward. You know, Brook Lopez is a devastating scorer from the right block, and at his size, it's really tough to bother that shot, and really it comes down to whether he makes it or not, and most of the time he makes it.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And for Brook Lopez, the next evolution of his game is improving as a passer from the low block.
Yeah, you know, you have to punish teams for double teaming, and that's how you go from star to superstar, making your teammates better. Lopez has continued to evolve. Hopefully he can stay healthy this year. That's the main thing.
Now here is Bogut.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good hard-nosed basketball to haul in the board.
Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Williams, here we go. Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lopez with the steal. Williams passes to Johnson. Back to Williams. Lopez outside. Williams sets a screen for Lopez. Lopez a screen on Thompson. Just 2 to shoot. Off the screen. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lee outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams dishes to Johnson. Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. Jumper off the screen. Iguodala with the block. Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Right side Curry. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Andre Iguodala, a free agent going into last season. He showed a lot of patience, even letting more lucrative offers lapse as he held out for the slim chance that the Warriors could clear the space to sign him.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Williams against Curry. It's Williams with the drive.
Darren Williams has really good size and strength at the point guard spot. Once he gets a step on the guy, it's hard to push him off his line.
And Williams with one of the better post-up games among point guards thanks to his strength.
Yeah, shows that veteran savvy. You know, he can hit you with the fadeaway or get you up in the air and work himself to the foul line. So, you know, this guy's a handful anywhere on the court.
And both free throws good for Williams.
The Warriors have to improve their approach against Williams.
10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle. Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Right wing. Johnson, a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 10 points for Joe Johnson. Warriors trail by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Feeds to Bogut. Bogut with a screen on Williams. The dish now to Thompson. 6 to shoot. The pass to Barnes. Golden State needs to get off a shot. On its way from Curry for 2. Another miss by Curry. Nets leading by 3. Pass to Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Garnett. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shoots from 12. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Here's Thompson. Right through the D for the layup. Thompson's got 18 points.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10. Here's Lopez, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for Brooklyn.
Brook Lopez managed 17 games last year before needing season-ending surgery on that right foot. That was his third surgery on the foot in less than 2 years. And that's the question now. Can he stay healthy?
And for the Nets last season, it seemed that they found their rhythm as a team once Lopez was out. How could that be?
You know, sometimes you lose a key cog in your offense and in your team, and other guys step up. You change how you're playing, and guys get some confidence. And they're all pros now, so when the opportunity knocks, guys are ready to step into that role and fill the gap. And I think that's what happened.
Now here's Williams after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Williams kicks to Jack. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lopez, no luck. Warriors trail by 4. Iguodala left side. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Iguodala's got 10.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse. You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Without question, Darren Williams displaying his skills today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Lopez, and Kirilenko's subbed in for Kevin Garnett. Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside Curry. No good from outside.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
Now here is Kirilenko. Kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. No luck. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Warriors trail by 4. On the wing, it's Iguodala. A 3-ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Jack passes to Williams. Charity stripe shot. Misses off the right iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here's Williams. After the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Plumlee dishes to Jack. Williams sets a screen for Jack. Looking to end his cold spell. Well, Steve, Jarrett Jack, after a season with the Warriors that saw him come in third in voting for Sixth Man of the Year, struggling mightily in year one of his contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, all around, probably the worst season of his career. You look at the shooting efficiency below the league average for the first time ever for Jack. But sometimes when you make a move to a new team, the different surroundings, the different teammates, it doesn't work out as well as you'd hope.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Rush in for Thompson. And the Nets making a change here as well. Anderson's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Jarrett Jack, a versatile combo guard. Guard ones or twos. He's 6'3", but very strong, so he's able to defend shooting guards pretty well.
Take a look at what Curry's done. 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
First one falls for him. You talk about Jarrett Jack's versatility. He can play on or off the ball.
Yeah, he's really rock solid. Gives you everything you want in a combo, starting or backup guard. He's a good spot-up shooter. When he has the ball in his hands, he can get in the lane. He creates for others. And I like his fearlessness as well.
And it's tied up with that one.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Here's Curry. Darren Williams picking up that last basket. Spates with a screen on Williams. On its way from Curry for two. Curry with another miss.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
And downing a pick and roll. Basically, a guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and
listening.
acumen.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's
right.
exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line to deny penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep two, another indication of where analytics coming into play in terms of strategy.
Warriors trail by 6. Spates with a screen on Williams. Curry kicks to Spates. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Rush the pass to Spates. And he makes good on the layup. Spates has got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
It's Williams with the drive. Here's Rush. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, did they work together well on that fast break.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jack dishes to Kirilenko. That's good. Kirilenko's got his second basket. So it's the Warriors now. Curry with it. 14 points for him. Spates with a screen on Williams. Over in the corner, Barnes. He kicks to Rush. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Nets. Kirilenko's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jack, here we go. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Jack's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Now here's Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Corner shot. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Outside Curry. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Barnes. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Just 72% from the line last year. Not great numbers, but of course there are worse out there, that's for sure.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Nets leading by 7. Right side, Williams. Green with the block. Jack against Lee. Curry. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. And he can't hit the second. And here we go with Jarrett Jack. 10 points for him. Pass to Bogdanovich. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
It'll count. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
At
good.
the buzzer!
Oh, a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release and some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that,
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Coming up next Monday, November 17th, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Don't miss it.
Here's Curry. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Darren Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here's Williams. He feeds it to Lopez. Here's Bogdanovich. Williams passes to Lopez. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Iguodala setting the pick for Lee. The feed now to Iguodala. Count that one.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Back to Williams. Dishes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. That's good. And the Nets lead by 6.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
So it's the Warriors now. Thompson outside. Now the dish to Curry. Back to Thompson. The 3. Again the miss by Thompson. Brooklyn leading by 6. Kicks it out to Garnett. Feeds it to Lopez. The stupendous finish in traffic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Curry. Lee, a screen on Williams. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 23.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Williams dishes to Lopez. The pass to Bogdanovich. Curry brings the double. Williams kicks to Lopez. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Curry against Williams. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Bogut. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, so much was expected of the Nets last year after they made all of their big roster changes. But it was a very slow start for them, and things were not very good in Brooklyn to begin the season.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Here's Lopez. The shot misses. Nice D from Bogut. And injuries made that slow start seem dire at times, Steve, but, you know, you knew that the Nets were better than how they started the season.
Well, what was important is that they believed they were better, and they started playing like it. They didn't panic or try to make drastic changes. They just buckled up and played through it.
Williams with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Here's Bogdanovich. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry, and it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
And for the Warriors, that chemistry and culture of hard work really starts in the summers. You know, Steve, almost all the players coming in early to work together.
Well, that's how you get better. I mean, you really improve in the summer in this league with the work you put in. And, you know, a lot of the Warriors players stick around the Bay Area and work every day. That's the kind of commitment it takes.
He hits both from the stripe. The Nets were poised, Steve, to make a run at things last year, but when you lose someone like Brook Lopez in the middle who meant so much and a lot of the offense was going through him like they did, that gets very, very difficult.
Yeah, especially the way Brook was playing. But the Nets adapted to life without Brook. They played smaller, and they really developed an effective offense and found success later in the year without Brook Lopez.
Warriors trail by 7. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Iguodala. Outside Curry. Back to Iguodala. Got a piece of it. And here's the break. Here's Williams. And he finishes with the dunk. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Curry passes it to Lee. That is good.
And, for a moment there, the Nets looked shell-shocked when they lost Brook Lopez to injury, but actually did a nice job, an admirable job, regrouping, and that's not always easy to do, folks.
Williams attacking. Here's Garnett. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, when Lopez went down last year, I thought the Nets did a really good job of stepping in for him, covering up the holes, and kind of recreating their offense. And, of course, it's easier to do when you've got the number of perimeter star players that Brooklyn has.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett was the 5th pick back in 1995. He's had a long, illustrious Hall of Fame career. He was the league MVP back in 2004.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Kevin Garnett, a 15-time All-Star, guys, over his great career.
And he's always been a team-first superstar. Kevin, very loyal, competitive. Never really wanted to be traded away from either Minnesota or Boston because of that loyalty. But a player who just gives his all every second on the floor for his teammates.
3-on-3. Johnson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And now it's a double-digit lead. 23 points for Deron Williams. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
How about the game for Iguodala? He has 14 points and 5 assists. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Yeah, he's been rock solid throughout this game and really been a big factor in this offensive performance for his team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Andre Iguodala, one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Great ball handler, and when he gets to the rim, he's right up there with LeBron James as far as being one of the most high percentage finishers in the league.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
As great as Iguodala's strength and athleticism are, I think it's his IQ for the game that really sets him apart. I mean, you see all of that in his alertness and anticipation defensively, and also in his playmaking on the offensive end.
Well, and for Iguodala, the savvy off-the-court two guys. One of the attractions, Steve, for him playing in the Bay Area, connecting with the area's innovators and the venture capitalists.
He's a bright guy, and back in 2011 during the labor negotiations, he actually spent time interning with a major bank. So, this is a guy with a bright future beyond basketball.
First one falls for him.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
He's perfect from the line this time. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Pass to Bogut. Lopez with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 9. Curry dishes to Thompson. Kicks to Bogut. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lee. Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. Pass to Thompson. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Back to Curry. Screen by Bogut. And Curry, here we go. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Curry's got 11 in the second half. Brooklyn leading by 7. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Williams kicks to Garnett. Here's Bogdanovich. And the Nets miss again. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The feed to Bogut. Uncovered. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lopez sets a screen for Williams. Shot to stop the drought. Second shot opportunity. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Lopez inside, covered by Bogut, and that one's good. 20 points for Brook Lopez.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Williams against Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Johnson. And it's good.
Assist from Brook Lopez.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
6 to shoot. Curry kicks to Lee. It's stolen by Garnett. And here comes the break. Here's Johnson. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Williams up on top. He kicks to Johnson. It's Williams with the drive. A second chance effort, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, Lopez has been great. 11 rebounds, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure.
Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry. For three. And another three for Golden State.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% for the game. And Williams, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Shooting. Two shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he is unable to get the second one. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two. Joe Johnson picks one up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
At the line for your Warriors, Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. And so Thompson nails both of them. Nets leading by 7. Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 17 now just in the second half.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Thompson against Johnson. Shoots it up, and he swishes it right through. Thompson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's Johnson penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Joe Johnson in this one, he has 12 points and 2 rejections. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Golden State running out of time. And Thompson kicks to Curry. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Now Johnson. Here's Williams. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Nets lead by 8. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Dishes it to Bogut. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Bogdanovich. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. And Williams, here we go. Lets the three fly. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Brook Lopez. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Then for the Nets, Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Bogdanovich. Allen Anderson comes in for Joe Johnson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Williams. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Boy, his hands weren't the steadiest at the line that time, but that was all they needed to put a cap on this one.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Shooting for Golden State, Harrison Barnes. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Anderson dishes to Jack. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Joe, congratulations on this win. This was a game where we saw plenty of great sequences, some nice runs put together. What changes for the team out on the floor when you guys start rolling like we witnessed here tonight?
We just picked up our energy and effort. We was able to get some stops, got out in transition, started making a few shots, and it just kind of got contagious.
Well, this was fun for us to watch, Joe. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Brook Lopez.